Michelle Wie has started 2014 with a bang. She's playing with a spring in her step and a renewed confidence, and has already racked up 2 top 10 finishes. Golfing World sat down with Michelle on the back of her impressive second-place finish at the Honda LPGA Thailand.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun being in contention, being the last group on Sunday. I got close, I got really close, but it just fell short a little bit in the back nine. But it was a lot of fun being in contention again, and it definitely made me want to be back in there and hopefully get there sometime soon.
Michelle's promising start to the year owes a lot to her off-season approach, which included time at the gym, but also going 5 weeks without touching a club. This golf detox saw the American enter 2014 feeling fresh, relaxed, and finally able to enjoy herself on tour.
That's definitely one of my top priorities out there on the golf course, to have fun. I've been through a lot of injuries, I've been through a lot of ups and downs, and I just kind of looked at myself, and there was a time in my life where it just wasn't, things were harder, and I just thought, if I'm not having fun out there, it's not really worth it, no matter how many trophies you win in the end. So I just made that my top priority, is going out there and having fun. I'm so lucky to be able to play the sport that I love for a living. So I just was out there, it's a game.
Michelle is used to being in the spotlight, but she's attracted a new level of interest with her unusual change of putting stance. It's not to everyone's liking, but it's seen her jump from 119th in 2012 to 25th last year in the putts per greens in regulation standings.
2012, I probably had one of my worst putting years. I just couldn't feel comfortable, couldn't see the line, just couldn't get comfortable all year. And at the season-ending event in CME, I was putting, poorly during the round, and I just kind of leaned over a little bit more, and I was like, hey, this feels comfortable. So I started doing it, played in Dubai the next week, and, putted pretty well there. And, I didn't really think much of it until, people started talking, and I was like, why are people talking about this? And then finally realized what they were talking about as soon as I saw myself in the mirror. But, it feels comfortable. I don't know if it's a permanent thing or not permanent thing. I'm just taking it day by day, and it's still comfortable, so I'm still doing it.
As all the elements of her game come together, Michelle's finding a level of consistency which bodes well for the year ahead and also for the long term, and one of her biggest goals, the Olympics in Rio. She's an official ambassador of this year's Youth Olympics in Nanjing, and the chance to promote golf on the world's biggest sporting stage is a cause that's close to Michelle's heart.
2016 is definitely something I'm thinking about, and just having the opportunity to have golf in the Olympics is amazing, and just to have a chance to represent your country in the Olympics is probably the most amazing thing for me, and it's one of my biggest goals to make the American team. But in the immediate future, obviously I want to win. It's been a couple of years since I had my last victory, so that's definitely on my mind. But it's just a lot of things need to happen before that happens. So I'm just going to take it day by day, and like I said before, just really try to stay in the moment. I think I have a tendency to think too far in the future, or to try and predict what's going to happen even in the next day or so. So my goal is just to be in the moment, not think about the past or the future, but just really live each moment.
If Michelle's going to enjoy success on the LPGA, she's going to have to beat a player who's attracted her own share of hype and media attention, New Zealand's teenage sensation Lydia Ko. Both girls began playing professional golf at a very young age, and both turned pro at 16. Ko says Wie is her favourite player on tour and has received some sound advice from her idol.
We've actually talked a lot about, just a lot about other stuff. She's a great girl. Obviously, I was really young when I came out on tour. But I think, just to have fun, just to go out there and really enjoy it. It's a great ride. I think just feel really honored to be out here. Just feel lucky that you have this lifestyle, and just to have fun. She's just a kid still. It's a game. I had a blast when I was out here. But she's a great girl. She has a good head on her shoulder. She has a great support team, and obviously she's an amazing player. So I think she's on the right track.
However Michelle plays, whether good or bad, she remains a source of public interest and affection. She's now into her 9th season as a touring pro, and Golfing World wondered if there might be anything about Michelle that we don't know. We were a little surprised by the answer.
I really like zombie movies. I think that's the one thing people are starting to learn about me. Trying to keep it a secret, but it's kind of come out. I like to torment whoever's traveling with me at the time to watch it with me. But yeah, I like all the... I'm really prepared for a zombie apocalypse. I'm extremely prepared for it. Well, did you know that honey is the only natural food that never goes bad? Exactly. I'm ready. And you always have to go for the head. As always in the movies, you have to kill the zombies by hitting them in the head. It's a pretty interesting tidbit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, thanks for sharing that with us, Michelle. We're off to stock up on honey and practice our headshots. We'll let you get on with your golf.